My name is Derek John, the chairman of the National Two-Show Council and also a member of the National Technical Working Group. It's the body that oversights the EU FLEGT VPA process that Guyana is presently engaged with the European Union. The focus or the objective of this process is to achieve a trading license that whereby Guyana can benefit to sell timber and timber produce in the European markets. However, it's a process that will have to be looked at and working to adjust, to enhance our present regulations that govern the forestry sector. So speaking from the indigenous perspective, it is something there that we from the indigenous people welcome. And the reason why we see this as something that will benefit us as a stakeholder in this process, because we are key players when it comes to deal with forestry. We have titles to our land, so we are a big player or a big partner in this whole process. Indigenous people owns probably about 14% of Guyana land mass, and because of this we are big voice in this whole process. We see this initiative whereby we can able to contribute in a positive way. Indigenous people have access to our title lands, and we also benefit from state forest permits. And so we have access to two portions of land, title lands and also state forest lands, also what we call the SFPs. These things it's been monitored differently, because when we deal with the title land, it is the sole responsibility of the village councils to monitor and to manage the resources found therein. It is also there that help us to have better systems in place. So we see in this process there that can be able to benefit us in a positive way. Some of the benefit that we'll derive from this, as we see it as indigenous people, is that we will have improved monitoring of our forests, and that is something there that is very, very important if we are to truly contribute to this system in terms of avoiding illegal logging. We have to monitor our forests properly, and this initiative here is something there that will enforce this option. We also see there that it will also enhance record keeping as it relates to village council utilizing the forest resources. Presently, village councils, yes, we do keep records. We do have data that we collected, but now that we use specifications there that they want to see more a robust, a more strengthened bookkeeping, being done within the communities, and if we are to be part of this process there, our books will definitely need to be up to standard. So it will push us now to build our capacity, which I think there that is something there that is very, very much important also, because in order for us to be able to do these things, capacities, a lot of training have to take place, because we want to show to the world that that we have the capabilities. So, and the EU's requirements are very high, and if we cannot show these evidence there that to show our track records and tracing the produce from the place of origin, definitely it will hinder the whole process. It will hinder the market, the availability of the markets, and so we have to build the capacity of the local communities, that all of these things, when should the auditor come and they want to check our books, everything must be transparent as possible. For the SFPs, presently a lot of communities that are involved in logging, we have access to SFPs also. So we work on both SFPs and also title land. However, the difference between working on title village lands and SFPs, whereby title lands the village council have sole responsibility and authority to manage it, but in the SFPs there, that it's a collaborative effort there, where the village council will have to manage, but then we still have to report to Guyana Forestry Commission. So it is something there that it's not only from the financial perspective that we are benefited, but also we are benefited because it helps us now there, that since we have to give reports to GFC, it keep the focus there, that our record keeping have to really reflect there that things that we are doing are really in accordance with the national guidelines, and we are doing these things there that that people can able to come and they can able to check records, they can able to see the production records, they can come to see the way we conduct the logging operation, the way we do stump tagging of stumps, the way we do measurement of produce, the different types of species in a certain amount of area. And all of these things are something there that will be able to help us there to keep track of the resources there that we can have in a certain area. So the FLEGT process there, it's even though that some people may thought that it's a new initiative, it is something there that we have been practicing for some time now, especially for the logging communities right across Guyana. Even though that the name might sound a little bit new, but it's something that we were practicing. But it just will help us to improve the way we used to do things, in terms of having a more robust record keeping, monitoring of the forest, data keeping, sensitizing people of these things is something that is very important also. So saying that there, we from the indigenous perspective, we support this initiative, and it is something there that we not only looked at the more availability of market, but we also seen it of building the capacity the human resources there that we have within our communities, that we can able to contribute to the sustainable use of the natural resources out there, and also to eliminate or try to defend our resources from illegal logging. So, you know, it's something there that will able to benefit all indigenous people, and as a key stakeholder of Guyana's forests, you know, we can work together with other groups, the other stakeholders, the big concessionaires, GFC, and other players there, that we all can achieve the objectives, and very soon we can have that license, that trading license there, that we can have the access now to European markets. So all in all there, I see the EU there it's really beneficial to Guyana as a whole, but it also can benefit the indigenous population of Guyana. I just want to also to add that community participation in this process is very important in terms of consultation, and this is very important there, that you know that we can have this process whereby we have people who are involved in, or who will be affected by this initiative or this EU FLEGT process, have their voice be heard, and they make their input, so that at the end of the day, that you know, we can look back and we can say, you know, we have recommended that, and we were able to say to the government, this is something that we would like to see to be part of this this process. And it is something there that it's ongoing, and I really appreciate the way that the GFC, which is spearheaded by the EU FLEGT Secretariat, they are being involved in the consultations in right across Guyana. You know, I think there that almost all community are aware in the way that Guyana is presently working to achieve the license from the EU. Even though that communities who are not involved in logging, they are still being consulted, they are still being briefed of the process and all of the activities that are involved. And for communities there that are involved in forestry, you know, they have the knowledge of what it entails in dealing with forests and forest operations. You know, they have a say what they would like to see, what recommendations they would like to put forward here, so that, you know, adjustments can be made, so that we can able to have a level playing field there, and you know, that we can, at the end of the day, we can feel comfortable. It's not something there that will be burdensome, but it's something there that, you know, that is workable and it's achievable at the end of the day. So I must compliment the NTWG for the work that is being done, having these consultations and involving the village councils, identifying the right people who should be at these forums, making their inputs, and also the method that they're using there, that even though that at these workshops and these consultation sessions, you even though at that time you do not make a comment there is also a mechanism there that you can channel your recommendation there via emails or via written notes, and you can send it there, and you know, all of these things are taken on board. They are discussed when the NTWG reach, and you know, they fit into the whole discussion around this whole EU FLEGT process. So it's, you know, it's something there that, you know, we all as Guyanese, not leaving out the indigenous people, we have a say there. At the end of the day, we can have a workable system in place, and we can have a better process that will be able to move Guyana forward.